Wait, what is the other one? Suffering from evil digestion? Hello guys, and welcome to my playthrough of ASTROLOGASTER. This game was living Game Pass, and I actually watched some gameplay like way back from another YouTuber who made some weird choices you can do in this game. As far as I remember, he just kind of made someone do something which seemed ridiculous when they needed help with something. So I'm very interested in playing this myself. So let's just begin and then hope I can mess around with it too. To see if... I don't know if it has consequences, by the way.
In England in 1592, there begins our tale, and all of it is true. Through all of London, bubonic plague did spread, covering folk in weeping sores and leaving thousands dead.
I like that. Drag left to turn the page. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like this.
From towns and cities, doctors they did flee, leaving their patients to die in misery.
But one brave doctor stayed when all the cowards fled, might not have been because he was too sick to leave his bed.
There's just awkward silence if you don't turn the page. Just kind of silent music. The music just changes, and now the music probably starts again, doesn't it?
Alas,
No, okay.
'tis my
funny.
final hour. I will surely die. I am too far gone to recover, and for the plague there is no cure. Unless a cure might be found in the stars.
Want to click on the stars? Like, oh, more drag page again. Choose one zodiac to diagnose the condition. How might I be cured by the plague? This one? Jupiter, this indicates a severe imbalance of blood humor. What? Of the blood humor. Of the plague, Robert lost an appetite and pus-filled swellings behind the ears, the armpits, and the groin. These are symptoms of a fever brought by excessing. Yes.
Let me see now.
Did it work?
According to the stars, the way to cure the plague is to treat the fever it provokes. Oh, can it be true? Might a disease so monstrous as the plague be cured by treating it as if it were an exceeding bad fever? Then I must use powerful herbs to bring the fever to crisis and break it. Let me see now. Angelica and dandelion for heat, borage to provoke sweating, infuse them in wine, strain and distill the mixture to produce a most powerful strong water.
Powerful strong water? Well, is he dead now? Did he die? Well, that was this game, I guess.
I am cured.
Oh, never mind, he's good now.
I shall now go forth with my miraculous strong water to cure all London of the plague.
Oh, I wonder how that's gonna go. Case summary. Current Simon Forman, scene 13th of October. How might I be cured of the plague? I just my plague symptoms as being provoked by a fever. I invented a new kind of strong water to cure it. Strong water. This scrim will return for another consultation. Yeah, but that's myself, isn't it? Well. Okay.
Forman made a plague cure and used it on himself, then left his house to restore London's to health.
Huzzah! 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 Huzzah!
Simon Forman, he cured us of the plague. 'Tis true, some details are a little vague,
But we know he used astrology and knows his strong water. So what if he be not a proper licensed doctor?
This game is so bizarre. But I kinda like it.
Here comes a lady queer and her little warily. Her name is Mavis Allen. What can her trouble be?
Then I sing like, "Oh, she is sick with a little cold."
God give you good day, madam. How may I?
Are you Mr. Forman?
You can be cured by me
Mr. Simon Forman, the doctor?
giving you something
Aye,
sold.
madam, I am indeed Dr. Simon Forman. I bid you welcome to my consulting chambers. Mistress...
Allen, Mistress Avis Allen of Lambeth.
pray tell me your age, if you please, madam.
I am 33 years of age.
And how might I do
What?
you service this
3
day,
and
Mr. Allen?
30?
Pray describe your troubles to me.
You're 3.
Well, the pain started full late last eve upon retiring to bed. Oh, not that I am in the habit of retiring so late, but my husband did desire a special supper of cold meats to celebrate and give thanks in any case, it started in the night and it continued until dawning. That being the pain in my head and the chundering.
A moment whilst I make note of this. Headache and involuntary purging. Is that all?
Aye, that is all. And thinking on it, my complaint does seem most trifling, and you are doubtless busy with important cases. Oh, like the plague! Yea, verily, mayhap I should not have come after all. Good day, Dr. Forman. I beseech you, pardon me, for I have wasted your time.
Prithee, do not go, for I assure you, madam, your case verily is important to me. And 'tis important to you, is it not, Mistress Allen? Else you would not have come this day.
Well, aye.
Let us consult the stars now then, shall we? What is the cause of Mistress Allen's suffering?
Okay, the cause is it is I was up all night with a headache and trying to what caused my suffering. This indicates disturbance of the mind. What? What misses have been provoked by anxious passions associated with her being with child? Wait, what is the other one? Suffering from evil digestion? I would say she's pregnant with child. Yeah. I hope that is true, by the way.
You are with child, Mistress Allen. 'Twas the reason for your celebration last even, methinks?
Aye, but how did you know?
I can see it in my chart, madam. There is a planet aligned with Scorpio at present, Scorpio being the constellation that rules over such matters. Pray tell, how long has it been since your monthly courses?
It has been 14 weeks since my courses, and yesterday I did feel the child quicken. So, indeed, 'twas the cause for our celebration, as you say. For I have been with child before, you see, but 'tis never. And Mr. Allen and I do pray this one will be born alive.
There, dear lady. The presence of the planet Mercury in my chart does suggest you suffer from anxious passions on account of your condition, and given your ill-favoured history, I warrant 'twas the twin burdens of hope and fear that provoked your troubles last even.
Oh, I see.
Pray take this flask of wine, madam. It has been infused with cloves, ginger root, and cinnamon. Drink of it each morning, and you should soon feel much improved.
You're asking her to drink
Really?
wine when
I will
she's...
do as you advise.
What?
I thank ye heartily, sir. Fare you well, Dr. Forman.
Fare you well, Mistress Allen.
You gave her wine? Okay, sure. I'm not a doctor. But so is he. Did present with symptom of headache. I adjusted to being with child. Methinks. The current was most pleased with me for reading the reading I gave today. Okay. Letter of recommendation. The return. Okay, that's great. This is very good. Like, I either hired a choir or they are the choir whoever made this game. I have to say that that is very impressive.
Good day, sir. You are Simon Forman, the physician, are you not? These are your rooms.
Indeed, I am he, and well met, sir. Be it Thomas Blagg I have the honour of welcoming to my humble consulting chambers, the Dean of Rochester Cathedral?
Indeed. 'Tis I, Thomas Blagg. Though it is not upon church business that I come to you this day. 'Tis upon a matter of my own that I require counsel. I have lately been offered some very lucrative investment opportunities, and, well, it is said that God speaks to us through the stars, does he not?
Indeed he does. 'Tis well known that astrology is but a conduit for the word of God, as interpreted using scientifical means. And now, these investments of which you speak, pray tell of them, if you please.
2 merchant ships will shortly set sail on very lucrative trading expeditions. I do not possess the coin to invest in both. Hence, I must choose between them. And I must choose very wisely indeed. For sea voyages are most perilous, and if my ship were to founder or be captured by pirates, I would lose my entire investment.
Aye, forsooth, 'twould be most lamentable, to say nothing of the poor souls who might lose their lives.
Who are, naturally, the greater of my concerns.
Sure they are.
Aye, naturally. And whither might these ships be bound?
The first is bound for the Spice Islands of the East. 'Tis a voyage to be undertaken by a ship named the Conquering Cherub. The other is the Pride of Yarmouth. She is to bring back sugar from the Americas. Have you now the information you require? Then perchance you may divine for me upon which of these 2 ships our Lord God has bestowed his divine blessing.
Aye, Dean Blagg, we may now consult the stars. Should Thomas Blagg invest in the voyage of the Conquering Cherub, or that of the Pride of Yarmouth?
I was a little bit overwhelmed, so which one do I go for? Should I invest in Conquering or the... but what is this one? Blake's investments as training is resulting in change of fortune for him. This represents a change in fortune. Ship's name should evoke who partakes in a marriage. This represents femininity. Who is victorious in battle? I have no flipping idea which one you should go for, dude. Like, you should just invest in whichever one you want. Which one is this? I don't know which one this is. Children, wealth. I guess he likes wealth, doesn't he? So go for this one.
First, I must advise you that your investment will bring about a change in fortune for you.
I should hope so. Indeed, it is the reason for my desire to make such an investment. But in which ship?
You must invest in the Bride of Yarmouth.
The Bride of Yarmouth? The bride? But how on earth...
Allow me to explain, Dean Blagg. In the house of marriage, we see the planet Venus, which does represent femininity. And what is the feminine element of a wedding? 'Tis the bride. Ergo, the Bride of Yarmouth. Do you now see? I assure you, my logic is most sound.
He looks
Doubtless
so
it is,
confused.
though 'tis of no use to me, for I said nothing of a ship called the Bride of Yarmouth. 'Twas the Pride of Yarmouth. Pride, with a P.
Ah, verily. But I...
Oh, tush, Dr. Forman. I will not judge you harshly, for in truth I too do oft find myself thus befuddled. We elder gentlemen cannot expect to be as sharp as once we were, can we?
Sir, I hardly think we're of the same age.
Prithee, sirrah, as much as I would love to bide and discourse with you, it is almost time for my afternoon nap. Mayhap you would benefit from one also. Good day, Dr. Forman, and keep ye well.
But I thought he wanted fortune. Not a child. Did wish to know which to I did advise to invest in the voyage of the Bride of Yarmouth. Methinks the Queen took my advice a little ill. Well, that's his own fault.
She seems full afraid.
She's afraid of something, huh?
Good morrow, sir. Pray tell, are these the consulting chambers of Simon Forman, Doctor of Astrology and Physic?
Indeed, 'tis I, Dr. Simon Forman. And your name, madam?
Emma Sharp of Shoreditch, sir. 25 years of age.
Welcome, Miss Sharp. And how may I do you service this day?
Well, 'tis a trifle delicate. A man has asked me to be his wife. A dear, kind man, but I fear you will think me cold, Dr. Forman.
There, madam, whatever is the matter?
Well, he is exceeding advanced in years. I do worry he may not be long for the world, and if he were to die, I do not think I could bear it. Verily, I would not. Indeed, methinks I would rather not marry him at all. Am I very heartless, Dr. Forman?
Nay, not in the least, madam. Your fears are most reasonable. A man in the winter of his life is indeed more likely to die. I assure you, madam, 'tis a medical fact. But methinks you wish to know whether this man be afflicted with a grave health condition, do you not? To wit, any ailment that might soon prove fatal?
Forsooth I do. That is my question precisely. Why, Dr. Forman, 'tis as if you have a gift for reading minds.
Merely the gift of logical surmise, madam. Let us see whether a judgment of the stars may calm your fears. Does Mr. What was your gentleman's name?
Mr. George Middleton, a wool merchant.
Does Mr. Middleton have any ailments that might hasten his death?
Okay, let's see. Wow. He suffers from a condition that may end in death. It represents the imbalance of film. The illness cannot be cured. This suggests a mild imbalance of black bile. He suffers from dropping down of the piss. It is exacerbated when combined with the fear of heights. Mr. Severe vertigo, fear of height. No. Mr. Middleton has been bewitched. The enchantment may prove fatal. This suggests a mild enchantment cast by a witch. This suggests the possibility of death. I'm gonna guess this one. He suffers from cardiac passion and condition that may end in fatal. But it says it's only female though. Right? That's a butt. Oh, no, I didn't mean to pick that one. No, can I go back? Well, he suffers from piss now, madam.
Mr. Sharp, I have exceeding excellent news for you. Mr. Middleton has only the most trifling of ailments, dropping down of the piss.
Oh my god.
Though I must advise you that marrying a man who suffers from dropping down of the piss would pose certain laundry-related challenges. But widowhood is not likely to be one of them. At least, not imminently.
Blessed day. What wondrous news.
Really?
However, there is one other small thing in my chart. It seems your future husband does also suffer from an unreasonable fear of heights. Such a fear could aggravate Mr. Middleton's condition. He would be advised to avoid tall buildings, bridges, and mountains. Or at least be sure he takes a change of breeches along with him on any such outings.
Oh, verily? Then I will follow your advice most carefully, Dr. Forman.
Did that work out?
I will now to Mr. Middleton go and accept his proposal of marriage.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. I thought it was very bad. Methinks the Queen was pleased with me for reading a game. Okay, I mean... Okay, that's cool. May have one day I shall have a servant that cuts such fine figure. Alright. Beware, is the man treating you qualified? Licensed doctor? London has lately been importuned by low-born charlatans claiming to the title of doctor. These men have never attended university and therefore cannot be trusted. Any man found to be practicing medicine without a medical license shall be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Dr. Richard Smith, President, College of Physicians.
Murdering would those doctors come.
Murdering those doctors come.
Murdering one fine day.
Those doctors will they slay.
Those doctors
will
Those doctors will they slay for man? Or will they send him to jail?
They send him to jail.
Sure, hope not.
What is the meaning of this warning being put about by the College of Physicians? Do they mean to do me harm? It is true that I do not have a medical license. What am I to do? Mayhap the stars will advise me.
Really? You want me to? Okay, sure, let's see. What does this do? The Church of England can help me, for the Archbishop has special power to grant medical licenses. The College of Physicians is making war against me. If I am to become the best doctor in London, I must find a way to end this war. And the authority that license says much to do not know about the physique. Crap. Okay, so this one is what? Read the stars. You must use my brilliant mind to forge strong relationship with my currents. Being sensitive to the needs of my... Yes, this one.
It seems that if I'm to avoid prosecution by the College of Physicians, I must obtain a medical license. Towards this end, doubtless the best course is to serve my querents well, treating their illnesses and problems with intelligence and sensitivity. For if I do, they may favour me with letters of recommendation, and I can use these to petition the University of Cambridge to grant me a license.
Yeah, exactly, see? Very smart. Alright, let's see. This querent will return for another consultation. Of course he will. Wait, what? If I do not garner enough letters of recommendation to obtain a medical license, I shall be most vexed. Most vexed indeed.
Who's this man at the door who we've not seen before?
Who's this man at the door who we've not seen before?
Who is come to inquire, dressed in such strange attire? 'Tis
Signor
Ferraro.
I wish I could sing like that.
Good day to you, sir. Oh, I see you're having some difficulties. William, fetch my guest a chair.
No, it's good. I am just a little stiff.
As you wish. Mr.
Signor Riccardo Ferraro. I am a gentleman of Venezia, come to make a trade in London.
Venice? 'Tis a fine city, I hear. And how may I do you service this day, Signor Ferraro?
I am come with una problema medicale, and you are most great dottore who does cure all London, huh? You cure Ferraro too, see?
Forsooth, I will seek to do so, Signor. Pray, describe your complaints, if you please.
Is burning when I make the water.
Pain during urination?
See, and is pain down here. Molto pain.
And pain in the lower back. Now, let us see what the stars can tell us. What ails Signor Riccardo Ferraro?
What ails him, you say? During urination in my lower back. He is dysentery, characterized by pain in the bowels, faintness, and oily stools. What this suggests is lying. No, he's not lying. Suffers from stones in the kidney. This disease and occasional loss of appetite, severe pain in the kidney area, vomiting, and difficulty passing urine. No. The gut, which is caused by hot, dry humor seeping into the joints of the foot. Mere imbalance of yellow bile. No, I'm gonna have to say this one, I think. The one with the butt, of course. Signor Ferrari suffers from stones in the kidney. This disease and occasional loss of appetite, severe pain in the kidney area, vomiting, and difficulty passing urine. But he's not vomiting. Sure, this one. I don't know if that is the right one, though.
Your symptoms indicate stones in the kidney.
What? That was not the one I picked, was it?
Such stones will pass by themselves by and by. Indeed, I do worry more about your joints, for I notice they are very stiff. Methinks you may suffer from the gout. Are you receiving treatment for this ailment, Signor?
You take a notice I have the gout, huh? Indeed, this is true.
The ancient Greeks found bee venom to be an effective treatment for this disease. Pray, take this, if you please, Signor. 'Tis directions to a local beekeeper to whom I oft direct my patients in such cases.
I thank you, Signor Forman. And now, Riccardo Ferraro bids you good day.
Well, thank you very much, Signor Ferraro. He's most pleased. That's good. How did he fathom he had got the dark magic does Forman used to reveal such secrets?
'Tis sure she is no beauty, 'tis true she lacks finesse, but every awkward hero needs his awkward princess.
Just awkwardness after that music.
Ah, well met, Mistress Allen. Pray tell, the last time I saw you, you were with child, methinks. Pray tell, how
I
fares...
would rather not talk about that, if you please.
Oh, I see. I am full sorry, madam. What
I'm
brings
come
you
upon
this?
the
I
matter
beg
that
your
brings.
pardon, madam. I prithee, madam, say on.
I'm come about the new law. I know not what to do, and I would have counsel.
You are in trouble with the law, madam?
Nay, at least not yet, but my neighbours have begun to remark unkindly upon my absences, my Sunday absences from church. I am afeard one of them may soon denounce me.
Ah, 'tis the Act Against Recusants you speak of. The law that obliges Catholics to attend church and take the English sacrament. You are of the Catholic faith, then, I take it?
I, a Catholic, but as well a law-abiding woman and a full loyal subject of the Queen. Long may she reign.
I do not doubt it, madam.
But to take the Protestant sacrament, oh, 'tis heresy. So says the Pope in Rome. I risk being damned to hell if I do it, Dr. Forman. Verily, I find myself in a most terrible bind.
I see. Damned if you do, yet condemned if you do not. A cruel bind indeed. Well, let us see if the stars may untangle it for us. Should Mistress Avis Allen attend Protestant church services?
Let's see. So, same have the wrong impression of Alan's jealousy, wealth, and envious. Confusion. Mistress Allen's problem is her female neighbors. This represents women. So what does this one do again? This one is what? Also like this suggests creativity, represents foreigners. In strong in the Catholic faith, when the Queen dies, her successor may revert England back to Catholicism. This survives the strength, represents death, and this represents surprising political event. Represents authority. It's trouble with the law of being punished by authorities. It's her duty to cooperate. Oh, I think she needs to do the other thingy. Yeah, this one. Alright, that is also going to be for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. If you want to see more from me, subscribe 8,000 with the subscribe button. And I hope to see you in the next one. And as always, stay awesome.